I recently had a question when I was giving a speech at London Business School around tracking multiple deals. So I've done another video on tracking one particular deal at a time, but just starting to think about how we set up our integration process so that we can plan and track multiple deals at the same time. So firstly, we're going to have a little checklist, and here on the left you can see that around some things we might want to set up for a deal. So have we got an integration director in place? Have we got an integration plan? Have we got our synergies? Have we resourced our plan fully? So I've got slightly longer lists than this, but obviously this is a nice easy slide to discuss this with. Normal project management status. So there's usually 4, 5, 6 statuses. We're pre-planning, we're planning, we're delivering, we're tracking, we're complete. So normal basic project management status. Use whatever you already use in your company around doing that. We've got an owner and we might have comments. So usually when I'm tracking with a board, I have comments around that. It's not just a straight, yes, we've got someone in place, or no, we haven't. It's quite regularly, yes, we've got someone in place, but they're relatively junior, and so we're going to support them with some external expert or whatever it might be. So I quite regularly put a little bit of explanation in there as well. Next, thinking about all of the projects and the synergies that we set up. So I've done another video showing how we do this for one particular company. Here's the projects part of that. So this is me doing a deal where I had one large deal, we'll call that SRH, setting up the program management, the IMO, and then this has got the finance projects on the slide. So usually about 6 or 7 slides with all the projects. You've got each work stream with a number of projects and where we are. So are we setting up the project? Are we planning it? Are we delivering it? Where are we? So I quite regularly have comments here around each particular part of it and deals. There's some deals that have previously been done on this company. So they'd been integrated partially. They'd been integrated correctly to an appropriate amount. Once I appeared and started doing quite a large deal for this company, all sorts of people came out of the woodwork, CEOs of divisions where they'd been bought and integrated to an appropriate amount at the time. But now I was there, integrating a large company. There were lots of ideas floating around, and CEOs or MDs of divisions came to me and said, well, there's more integration that could be done on our company, and therefore I can reap synergies. And so we had a whole discussion, firstly around how to plan those. Secondly, how to fund those. So obviously I reported into the CEO and CFO, so I had the ability to plan and fund those alongside the big integration and wrap some of that integration work into the large integration, and so deliver more synergies and more profit, whilst that also potentially goes with a discussion around the bonus for that MD. So are we going to pay for that additional synergy in a bonus and also through the integration? And that's a discussion to be had on a case-by-case basis. In this particular instance, this company had never actually seen tracking of all the projects going on, and so they had a restructure in one of their divisions, PC restructure, and so they said, actually, we'd quite like to see all of our change, all of our transformation, all of our integrations on one slide at board level. And so this is me just tagging all of those things into one place so that the board can see everything that's going on. Obviously got another slide with the numbers that go with the projects. You've got cost and the synergies, and that's another video you can look at. I'm Danny Davis. I've helped plan and run the European side of a $6 billion deal. That's 30 work streams across 30 countries. I wrote the book, M&A Integration, as you can see here, how to plan integrations. You can buy that on Amazon. I've been a guest speaker at London Business School for more than 2 decades on the topic of M&A integration. I consult, I coach, I train M&A integration. Here's my email address and phone number. Send me an email, give me a call.